right, good evening, Wolfpack organization. So Becky is under the weather right now, so I'm going to be doing tonight's training for the new consultants. It will be recorded, and if you guys have any questions, let us know. If you're doing a replay of this, please type in replay so we know who has watched it and ask any questions there as well. So we're going to get started. Welcome to your new PC family, and just know that we are here to help you. I am an advanced director here with the Wolfpack team. I am under Becky Wolfinger, who is an advanced director as well. And then we also have Carolyn Brady, who is a director underneath me on our team. So if you guys have any questions at any point, even after this video, just send one of us a message or put it on the Wolfpack team page. That way we could follow up with you and answer any questions that you have. So what I want to do is share my screen. I'm going to go over a little bit about Dash. So as a new consultant, we have a couple training areas that you need to go over when you first start. So let me get to Consultants Corner. Give me 1 second. All right. So when you open up Consultants Corner, you'll see a purple dash. So you'll just click on it and get started. And mine's gonna look a little bit different than you guys because I have more tabs and more tasks available. So you want to come over to the left side of your screen, and it has a tab where it says New Consultant. When you click on New Consultant, there's 22 tasks for you to complete. What we want you to do is to complete all these tasks right away. Within these tasks, they have you to set up like a launch party if you haven't done that already. Get with your upline and let them know if you want to do a launch party for yourself to get your business off and running. It also has in there how to set up your direct deposit and order payment account. This task is very important because if you want to get paid by Pampered Chef, you need to do this. Direct deposit is money that Pampered Chef is going to pay you for your parties that you have for your commission. And the order payment is what you pay Pampered Chef for gifts that you might give to guests within a party. If you order supplies for yourself, like catalogs, Season's Best mini catalogs, if you purchase any samples to build up your kit, that would come out of your order payment account. Now, it is coming out of the same bank account. So when you get to this task, you want to make sure that you have your bank information. So the name of the institution, the address, phone number, your routing information, and bank account number when you go to set this up. So get that, that ball rolling as far as setting up your direct deposit and order payment account. So when you're in the new consultant training in Dash, you want to go down and choose your tasks. You want to complete, like I said, all of them, all 22 of them. When you complete the task, it'll pull up a box and it'll ask you to go to different tasks. What we want you to do is click off of that and go back into new consultant. And we want you to continue to finish the new consultant tab. That way we know that you have completed all your tasks within Dash under the new consultant. After you do that, then you can start venturing out into the other types of training. Let me see over here on the left hand or right hand side, it shows you different tasks that you have completed. And then on the left hand side, it has different tabs that you could open up and start training there as well. So if you want to know more about like the rock collection, that's a word that don't say fast. you know, cutlery, stoneware, social media. There's all different types of training for you to go through within Dash. But make sure as a new consultant that you're completing all the 22 tasks that they have available for you. And it walks you through if there's links that you need to click on those links to complete those tasks. So what I want to do is, this is one training doc that we encourage you to do as a new consultant. And also there is our Wolfpack training doc. So when you go to Facebook, so I will click on our organizational page. So we have an organizational page that is for the whole, so it's Becky's organization of the Wolfpack, and it's everybody on her downline. That is where we all are. So you can ask your questions here as well, or on your personal team. So Becky has Force to be reckoned with. So if Becky is your recruiter, and if you have anybody on that team that's her personal team, I have the Timberwolves. So if you're on my downline, that's my personal Facebook page. And then with the Brady Bunch, that is Carolyn Brady's personal team. But we're all under the Wolfpack organization. So anytime that you have a question, you can post it in your personal team, or you can post it on the Wolfpack team. Everybody is here to help everybody. We call it our family. So when you're in the Wolfpack organizational page, at the top, you'll see our banner, which has our goals for the month for our organization and our personal teams. So if you scroll down under announcements, we have what is called our Wolfpack team training doc. This is a one-stop shop for you as a new consultant, and even a seasoned consultant or somebody that just had started within the last year. It is a reference guide for everybody to go back to, you know, to refresh your business, but also for the new consultants. And I will show you here in a second the tab that you need to go to. So what I have done, and everybody's computer is different, but if you see up here, I have it bookmarked. So if I'm in another tab within Facebook, but I want to go and reference the Wolfpack team doc, I will click up here and it will pull up the team doc. So until you bookmark it, you'll have to come to the organization page and click on it every time. I would recommend bookmarking it for yourself, just because it's a quick shortcut, easy access to get to if you need to do a quick reference. So you click on the Wolfpack training doc. It will pull up the training doc for you. And on the left-hand side is what I call the table of index. So if there's a topic that you're looking for and need to reference to, scroll down through and just click on it, and it takes you right to that spot within the training doc. So to go over the training doc, we have in the beginning, it shows our goals for the month. So goals for the organization and goals for our personal teams as well. So our goal for October is to welcome 32 new consultants, 39,000 in sales, and 20 green by 15. And as a new consultant, green by 15 is when you host a party from the 1st to, or when you have a party from the 1st to the 15th, and you submit it before the 15th, and it's over it's $150 plus, you're green by 15, which means that you will get a paycheck on the 21st of that month. Anything submitted from the 16th to the end of the month, because the months all have different dates, you will get paid the following month on the 7th. So you have the potential to earn 2 paychecks within a month by working your business. So green by 15 is submitting at least 150 in commissionable sales by the 15th. So it gives you our personal goals as well. And then here it's Wolfpack Need to Know. So we have team challenges. You would just click on the blue link. All blue links are clickable, which means something else is underneath and it will take you to a different page. Save the date. So like we had a team meeting on the 20th. It will give you important dates on this team doc as well as in the organization page under events. But as a new consultant, this is where you want to be. So right after you click on the training doc, it is new consultants start here. And like I said, any blue link is a clickable blue link. And when you click on it, it will take you to a different page. So this is the new consultants, let's rock. So you click on that. And it will pull up what you need to know as a new consultant. So again, it kind of looks the same. You have your table of index on the left-hand side of your screen. And so if there's a certain topic that you need to go back and reference to, just scroll down through there, or you could scroll down through the whole doc from the beginning. So new consultant, let's rock. Your first 90 days of business. Look down through this checklist of things to do ASAP. So starting training on Dash. So if you're not sure how to get the Dash through your consultant's corner, you can click on this blue link and it will take you to your Dash. And it goes over what you need to do. It may connect, like it said, it may connect you when you sign into Consultant's Corner. Complete your first trainings until you get to talk with your recruiter. And then as you scroll down and you've already completed your Dash, there's so many rewards that you could get within your first 90 days. So what the new program is called Fast Track Rewards. And this will show you, let me click on it. This will show you what your rewards are within your first 90 days. And it welcomes you to the table. It talks about being recruited and new consultants who join your team within the first 90 days, what you have as far as earning free products within your first 90 days. So this picture here shows you the ceramic egg cooker, the mini spatula, the 8-inch nonstick frying pan, the 10-inch stainless steel nonstick skillet, and then the knife block set, which includes the knives as well. So for your first 500 that you submit within your first 30 days, you will earn the ceramic egg cooker and mini skinny scraper. So that's just for working your business within your first 30 days. When you submit a total of $12.50 in sales, you will earn the 8-inch nonstick frying pan. So, and then when you submit 2,500, you would get the stainless steel skillet. And then when you submit 5,000 within your first 90 days, you will earn the knife set. So all this could be earned within your first 90 days of working your business. So we also have promoting at Pampered Chef. Our number one priority is your success. So we want to celebrate and reward you when you hit major milestones. So when you promote to a director within your first 90 days, and what that means is if you want to be on our Fast Track to Director program, which is something that is definitely doable. I have my director that is under me. Carolyn, she did hers as a Fast Track to Director, and she did it in her first 90 days. What she did was she worked her business and recruited alongside of working her business. She had 5 of her consultants be active in her 3rd month, and they had to be active at 150 in sales. She had to have 750 in sales, and total with all of them, they had to have 5,000 in sales. And she became a director within her first 90 days. So if you choose to go this path and want to be a leader, please let your upline know who recruited you and the director above you. That way we could get you on a plan and we could work towards your goal of being and becoming a fast track director. So if you promote within your first 90 days, you'll get $500 in cash. If you maintain your director status for 3 months of promoting, you'll get another $500 in cash, which is $1,000 on top of your commission of you working your business. And if you when you recruit people, you'll get $100 for each recruit you bring to your team in your first 90 days when they submit their first 1,250 in commissionable sales in their first 90 days. So you have the potential to earn a lot of money if you do the fast track to director program. You could earn, like I said, $1,000 within your first 3 months. And then when you have your recruits work their business and earn $1,250 in career sale or in sales, you get $100 for each of those recruits, and that's unlimited. When you promote to an advanced director by your 6th month milestone, you'll get $1,000 in cash. So, like I said, there is a lot of potential to earn money if you want to work your business. There's no pressure to do this, but if leadership is something that you are interested in your first 30 days or 90 days of working your business, please let us know and we could get a plan set for you and to work towards that. So new consultant rewards program, this goes over the same thing that I just said about getting, you could earn free products in your first 90 days, earn unlimited PC bucks. So it's just, and Pampered Chef also keeps track of your progress. So as a new consultant, when you pull up your dashboard or your consultant's corner, where I clicked on dash on mine, it has another box for you as new consultants of where you are within your first 90 days of what reward you are about to earn and what your next reward is and how far away you are from that reward. So it's a constant reminder for you to reach that goal and earn those free products that are set in place for you to grab. This also goes over the Fast Track to Director program, which I went over a little bit about. And if you want more information, please contact your recruiter and also the director that is above you. That way we could help you get started. So that is for new consultants, and that's the Fast Track Rewards. And then there's, after you click back to the new consultant Let's Rock document, you want to scroll down a little bit more, and it's a new business checklist. So this is what you could do as far as on your personal Facebook page is announce you being a new consultant. Let all your friends know that you have become a Pampered Chef consultant. And if you had a virtual party already, you could always turn that party into your VIP page, which is where you want to connect with your friends, family, and your customers. So when your kick comes, we suggest that you either go live, take a picture of your kit arriving, and you unwrapping it and showing everybody what the products are that came in your kit, which kit you got. Hey Lisa, can you mute yourself, please?
Sure, sorry.
Thank you, hon. That way, you know, your friends and family will see your excitement, and then they can see what you got. We are in October right now, and it's the 27th. We have, you know, tonight yet. We have the 28th, 29th, 30th, and 31st. So we have like 4 days with a couple hours of still reaching out to potential recruits. Please, please, please try to follow up with ones that have given you, you know, are on the fence of doing this business, because they could get the starter kit for $39. They could get the deluxe kit for $99, or they could get the ultimate kit for $199 for this month, which is our anniversary month of being in business for 39 years. So please reach out to whoever you can. Let us know if there's any objections. We could help walk through it with you. Follow up with the people that you've already reached out to. Because as a new consultant, we don't want to not share this. And the reason why I say this is because even though you're a new consultant, it doesn't mean that you can't have somebody join underneath you. Your upline is responsible in helping you as a new consultant get started, as well as anybody else that you bring on. So it's not your responsibility to train yourself or your new consultants under you. That is what our job is to do, is to help you and them get off on the right foot. So just don't think that, oh, I don't want to do this because I don't know the business yet. I did it when I was first a consultant, and I regret doing that because I could be a bigger team now if I would have shared the opportunity. So don't hesitate on sharing. We will help you get started, and also help them get started and get you guys off onto the right foot. Okay, so don't think that it is all up to you to train people that you bring on underneath you. So if you had a virtual party or didn't have a virtual party, we want to schedule your launch party. So make sure that you get with your recruiter or upline so we could get your launch party up and running, because the faster that we could get your name out there and people aware of what you're doing as far as a Pampered Chef consultant, the better, and the faster you could start earning your rewards. All right. So schedule yourself and your goals. So know what your 30 and 90 days are, your dates. They are very important, because that's how you're going to set your goals of what you want to earn. So like I said, you have $500 to earn the ceramic egg cooker and scraper within your first 30 days for free. And then you have the other 3 big products to earn within your first 90 days. So set your goals, write them down on a paper. Let your recruiter know, let us as a director know what your goals are, so we can help you set a plan for yourself. Get organized. I know this is easier said than done, but you want to get yourself organized as far as getting notebooks, using a computer, get ready for objections and no's, having a book for that. So who you asked as far as having a virtual party, having a cooking show. And that way we could follow up. You could follow up later with those people. If they say, no, not right now, find out if you could follow up with them later, a couple months down the road, because right now might not be good for them. It doesn't mean that they don't want to have a party with you. It just means their time, it's not going to fit into their schedule right now. But know what your schedule is. Know when you want to work your business. So if you want to have, 1 or 2 parties a week as far as cooking shows or virtual parties, or if you just want to have 1 party a week or 5 parties a week, know what your schedule is. So that way, when you're talking with people, you can be able to give them set dates of when you are available to have a party with them. So booking your shows, Pampered Chef has come out with this dynamic of For every 4, you add 1 more. So for every 4 parties that you have, whether it's virtual parties or cooking shows, they want you to add 1 more person to your team. So the best person to recruit is your host. 1, because they trust you. 2, for the love of the products, of Pampered Chef. So they are your best lead. Not saying that there isn't people in the party, which there is. You just have to ask everybody. So get in the habit of asking everybody in the party, have you ever considered doing what I do? Are you looking for extra cash? Do you have kids in school that require activities fees? Do you want to go on that vacation that you haven't been able to go on? Make it personal of asking if they would like to start their own business, because everybody in this business has a different why of why they started, from like just doing it as a hobbyist, earning money for it to pay bills, to going on that vacation that they want to even, you could even earn free vacations by working your business with Pampered Chef. I earned my first free trip this year from last year's sales to Scottsdale, Arizona. It was level 1 of the trips, and Becky earned Hawaii. So, would I've liked to go to Hawaii? Of course, but I still was excited about going to Scottsdale, Arizona, because it was something that I earned by working my business, and I didn't have to pay for anything. Airfare was included. They had some meals out there for us to, eat. Any excursions, of course, that's going to be out of your pocket, but to go somewhere outside of your state was amazing. And I know Becky had a wonderful time in Hawaii. So, this year's trip is to Disney. So for a family of 4. So it is definitely doable. So then it goes down booking your first show ASAP. So what we have is words here for virtual parties. So pick one of these 3 paragraphs and start sending out messages to your friends and family. Let them know that you just joined Pampered Chef. Use these words. Put in dates that you have set for your goal of your schedule. If you want to do cooking shows, Becky has cooking show words as well. And then if you scroll down, there is a follow-up on booking. So if they give you objections, here's a couple answers that you could come back with. If they have objections and you're not sure how to answer them, take a screenshot of the answers and send it to your recruiter or send it to your upline. Becky always says, pump the brakes. Don't answer them back right away. They don't expect, we don't expect them to answer back right away. So, just stop, take a breather, look what they're asking or saying, and screenshot it and send it to us, and we will help walk through the objection. Because you don't know where their life is as far as, no, not right now, not interested, so we just need to kind of dissect the words and see where to go from there. So the next one is virtual party A to Z, 100% for success. So this is, like I said, your one-stop shop for your virtual parties. Go through this document and it gives you a call to action. So as a new consultant, do weekly calls with your director, find out, ask them questions. I know when I started, I had a gazillion questions, and Becky can attest to that, because I wanted to know what I was jumping into. I wanted to know more about the business, where to find things, how to succeed in this business. So my challenge for you is to take the 48-hour challenge. Since you signed up, you guys are new consultants, and book at least 4 parties on your calendar before November. Okay, get as many as you feel comfortable in your calendar, because like I said before, you have the potential to earn as many rewards and cash, in your first 90 days, if that's the route that you want to go. And we want to help you get those free products, and if you want to earn cash, to earn that cash. So here's the earn rewards. This is the fast track rewards, and it when you pull up this diagram, pull it up, print it out, put it in your office, put it in your notebook that you use for Pampered Chef, put it on your refrigerator. It's a constant reminder of what you want to do as a new consultant within your first 90 days. So it tells you about the 500, the 1250, the 2500, the 5000. If you're planning on doing the Fast Track to Director program, and also completing your Dash programs, the tasks that are in there for new consultants. And that is it for the Word document for the new consultants. So let me go back. So basically follow the Dash, do the new consultant training in Dash, and when you complete each task, make sure you go back to the new consultant training folder and keep clicking on the new consultant task underneath that folder. Once you complete one task, it kind of takes you to a different task, but we want you to complete all the new consultant trainings within the Dash program. Then come to the Wolfpack training team doc. Like I said, you'll find it underneath on the organization, the Wolfpack organizational page, or under your team page. So it's the Wolfpack welcome. We're glad you're here. It's a Wolfpack training doc. At a glance, click on it. I would bookmark it depending on your laptop or computer. Like I said, mine's Windows. So mine are bookmarked up here, so it's an easy click to go between my files. So once you click on it, scroll down, click on the new consultant, start here, and go through that task. Once you've done that, then we could go through and start setting up your virtual parties, your cooking shows. But it is one-stop training doc to get you started and off on the right foot. So, let me see. I think that is about it, Becky.
You did a good job, Tiffany.
Hey, thank you.
Even my husband, he's like, she's heard you a few times.
And that is one thing about this is you're going to hear stuff over and over, and it's going to sound redundant, repetitive. But until you start putting that plan into action, it's not going to happen. It's not going to do it by itself. So I hear the same stuff over and over, even when we go to conference or retreats or do Zoom meetings with, our uplines. We hear this stuff over and over. And yes, it's like, wow, I keep hearing this. But if I'm not doing it, I'm not going to make it happen. So until you put it into action, it's not going to happen.
Exactly.
So.
Yep, absolutely. So Lisa or Judy, do either of you guys have any questions?
No, I think Tiffany answered enough for me yesterday.
So I heard, and congratulations on submitting your first party. That's super
Thank
exciting.
you.
We're really proud of you.
It's exciting.
It's one thing to start a new business, but it's really a whole nother thing when you submit that first show and that feeling and you're like, okay, I can do this. So we're super excited for you.
And there's one thing that Lisa and I did talk about when consultants in the group post, the big parties that they have or the $1,000, and Lisa was like, wow, and then I was like, don't compare yourself.
Absolutely.
Everybody is different. Everybody does their businesses differently. And there's a lot of factors involved in having a very successful party.
Absolutely. Your $1,000 party will come. Trust us. It's when you least expect it to happen that it's going to happen. And you'll definitely find the more parties that you do, the more skilled you become. And as you become skilled in them, your parties you'll definitely develop kind of your own style for your parties, and that's where your good results are going to come. When people truly see you as a consultant instead of just the words and whatever the products, when it actually becomes the Lisa show, that's when people will truly connect to it. So hey, there's nothing wrong with a $400 party, because that's right where our company average is for virtual parties. So you're right on pace, girlfriend. Right on.
And we can't wait to celebrate with you when you hit that $1,000 party.
Yeah. Exciting.
And like I told you yesterday, we will make you talk on the page and tell us what you did.
Oh, geez.
So get ready.
Right?
I'm not scared.
Good.
So do you have any questions outside of, what we've talked about this evening? Is there anything else that you're curious about, or any questions we can help answer?
I think I'm good for now. I'm closing another party, but I think it's Wednesday. I screwed up. I thought I did this one for 5 days, and I went on there yesterday thinking it was going to close today, and it's like 4 days open. So I have to really watch when I'm putting the dates in.
You mean in Consultant's Corner?
When I create the party originally.
Okay.
I had expected that one to close. So I guess I could have changed the date, but I don't have any orders on that one yet. But I think it's because they're seeing that the party doesn't close until Wednesday. So
that could be some of it. Sometimes that does play into effect. I normally always have mine go past a couple days on Consultant's Corner because I would rather be safe than sorry. Because what happens when that time frame expires, the link doesn't work anymore on the party. And so I always, if my parties are, we normally stop the parties Monday night. That's when the posting stops. I normally will wrap up with my host on Tuesday, but I do normally leave the link for Wednesday.
okay.
Just, as a buffer, a kind of buffer. It's really at this point about getting your host to create that sense of urgency with her friends.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You've kind of done your job. You've done your posting. You've interacted with her friends. And as long as she's done her part too, and been a good host and engaged, now it's time for, the only thing that we typically do at this point is start sending messages out to everybody. And then, we have the host start sending messages to her friends as well. So we can provide words for you, on the type of messages that we send out to the guests. And that normally will drive in those orders when you start messaging people.
All right.
Okay.
I usually, when I set up my party, and I don't know if anyone else does this, but I'll put, Lisa's Pampered Chef October Bash, and I'll put October 7th through the 14th in the title. That way they see it at a constant, when they open up the party. That way they know it's from this date to this date. Everybody does their title different, so it's completely up to you. I just know when I first started, they were like, well, even though I had it in the description or the about section, people don't read. And this way it forces them, they're seeing it right when they open up. It's right there,
Right.
You don't have to scroll for it. So.
Right.
All right, Judy, do you have any questions for us at all?
Yes, actually I do.
Awesome.
So it's 4 days for a party. Is that what you're saying?
It is. So we normally create our parties on Tuesdays, which Tuesday, Wednesday gives the host time enough to get people invited to the party. Okay. And then the party runs Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday.
Okay.
So it's a 5-day outline from Thursday through Monday.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
And then it's also listed in the description or the about or in one of the posts, I can't remember, that the party's closing on Monday, but we're wrapping it up on Tuesday with the host order. So.
Okay. And so when does the party actually go away online?
Whenever you submit it.
Okay, so
So-
then it just goes away, but is there a record of that? I mean, how do you guys track that?
Are you talking Facebook or are you talking about Consultants Corner?
Consultants Corner.
Yeah, it's
You want to share your screen so she can see?
yeah. Let me get the right one up here. Ugh, go back.
I'm a visual person, so
Yeah, so am I.
Yeah, so am I.
this is why we love to train on Zoom, because we're able to share our computers with you guys to really let you see what we're talking about.
Okay, so this is my personal page. So
Okay.
underneath my parties and orders,
Okay.
it's gonna pull up all your
Got it.
parties, okay, from past until future. So you could set your parameters here in the dates to have like mine set from September, the beginning of September till December 31st. But if you want to
Okay.
see something back, in the beginning of the year, like January, you could set this number here to, click it to January. Oops, too far. Oops, good Lord. January 1st. Oh,
That's
good
the
Lord, it said
18th.
the 18th. Good God, I'll be here forever. So the beginning of the year,
Okay.
and
You
then
didn't
it's
need it.
it's gonna have all my parties listed until
You
the
didn't
beginning of the
put it
year.
in.
Huh?
Okay. That makes more sense to me now. Okay.
So you could go back and follow up in
Right.
these parties, or see what people ordered. But you could also, let me go back to the top. If there's a guest that you're looking for, as long as they have current information and they're on, you could go over here to the left side of my contacts and it will pull up all your contacts.
Gotcha.
Anyone that placed an order is in here alphabetically.
Okay. Okay. So now, how do you get paid on those parties?
As far as your commission,
Right.
so depending on where the guest sales are will determine your commission on that party. You start out at 20%, and then if you have more than one party in the month, they do a mid-month statement for you, and then at the end of the month they do an end of the month statement. So your commission could change from 20 to what is it, Becky? 33?
31.
31. And depending on the level of leadership that you are. So you could have 20, 22, 24, 25% depending on your commission, or depending on your commissionable sales. That determines your commission that you will have for the month.
So basically, though, as you close your shows, it is when it's adding up to your commission.
Right.
Okay.
So once your party's done, you actually have to submit the party to home office, and then that's how the party gets, the orders get shipped out from there.
Okay. So in other words, if it's a $500 party, it's 20%.
Depending where you're at in the month. Yeah. So, we have different sales levels here. Let me pull up.
I was trying to pull it up in the background.
So right here, this is our commission chart. So let's say the beginning of the month, Judy, or, you submit a $500 party. Okay. So like she explained earlier, if you submit that party before the 15th, the night of the 15th, you're going to get paid on the 21st. Okay.
Okay.
So you'll see here though, so $1 to $749, you're making 20% commission.
Okay.
So that show, you're going to get paid 20% commission on it. So let's say you submit another show the second half of the month,
Right.
and now you submit another $500 party. Okay.
Right.
So your commission for the month now actually changes because you go into the second bracket for commission. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Okay. So you would have 22% commission. So what they do then is they take that show from the second half of the month, they pay you 22% commission, but then they also give you the 2% commission for the first half of the month on that next check.
Okay.
So they actually back pay you if you bump levels, which is nice because a lot of companies don't do that.
Right. So what other commission wise or whatever do we get? What other payments do we get other than this? Or is that it?
So you get commission on any sales you submit, whether it's somebody ordering on your website, whether it's you submitting a show, whether, you know, we have the new Enrichables program that just started, you know, about a month ago, that you can sell subscriptions for Enrichables.
Okay.
And with Enrichables, that's, you know, that's income every single month if you can get somebody to sign up for a subscription that you're not even working for.
Okay.
So that model just started for us. That's something brand new that we've never done that they're testing out. Now you also, you know, as you start adding team members, you're going to make more commission that way as well.
Right.
Because we get paid what's called an override percentage. And basically it's an amount that they pay us because now we're responsible for training someone.
Right.
And so, you know, that basically the override percentage is paying us for our time that we invest in training someone. So, you know, the bigger that you grow, team member wise, the more overrides you're going to get paid. And the nice thing about that is, you know, for me, when I was first looking into companies 8 years ago, I did not want to take money out of someone's pocket when you decided to become a leader. Because a lot of companies, they actually will take an override percentage out of someone's paycheck and give it to the leader. And so Pampered Chef pays us in addition. So you always earn your amount that you get paid no matter what. So I'm never, you know, taking money out of somebody else's paycheck just because I'm a leader. So it's in addition and not, you know, subtracting from someone, which for me was really nice. And then you get a 2% pay increase when your career sales get to 15,000. Then you're going to get a 2% increase. So instead of your base commission being 20%, you're going to be at 22%.
Okay. What's the cap on that?
So the cap is when you get to 15,000, it's 27%. But then when you add in other bonuses, when you get into leadership, basically your top commission rate is right around 31%.
Okay. Okay. And for each new person we bring in, is it just bringing in the person that we get how much commission on, or do they have to put in a certain amount of product? Or
yeah, so you're going to get paid as you promote levels is what we yeah. So when you add your first teammate, and when they're active, so active is 150 in sales, so when they're active and you're active, in a month you promote to a senior consultant, and now you're making a 1% override.
Okay.
When you add your second team member and you have $2,500 in sales between you and your two team members, both of your team members are at least active and you've submitted at least $750 in sales. Now you promote to a team leader and now you're making a 2% override. So the overrides kind of go up as you step up in leadership. Is that something that you're looking to maybe try?
I'm just kind of trying to figure out what your marketing plan is so that if I decide that is what I want to do, I know what kind of where I'm headed.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And we could also set up a time between you,
Just
me,
talk
Lisa, and
separately.
Becky, and go over it a little bit more in detail if that's something that you're interested in.
Yeah, I actually am, I have started a new job, and I told Lisa that I had started a new job and that I need to kind of sink myself into that right now.
Mhm.
But I want to just kind of get a feel for what's going on in case I decide I'm going to roll with this.